Hey everyone, day 16 of the vlog. So this morning I spent time with one of my longest serving clients and basically working on business development with them, and I love working with them because they're so business minded, even though business is not their trade. So like me, business is my trade, and business strategy and development is very much my background, and growing and starting and developing businesses. But theirs isn't. They actually have a very separate product and service within the arts industry, but they're really focused on business activity, and they get it. They really get that they have to complete business activity every day in order to be successful. Which then led me to coming home and deciding, because I'm working from home again today, decided to get on and rewrite the content, because I've lost all the content for my 30-day business growth book, which was meant to be coming out the end of last year. I lost all the content, lost the will to live, because there was no way I was typing it all again, and just sat down today and thought, you know what, I'm going to get this done. And so this comes back to my thing of productivity and working when you're at your best. So I had another set of tasks that I had put in my diary for today, but when I got home from working with my client this morning, I just didn't feel it. Didn't feel like I had the productivity and the drive to do the things that I had put in my diary. So what I did, I took my list of things that I had to achieve in the month of January and decided to work on something else instead, because I went with what I felt that I could achieve, because I know that if I did the tasks that were set today in my diary for me, that I'd just be sitting here procrastinating. So I decided to be productive and get on with stuff, and I've actually now written 15 chapters in the last, it's 22, day's gone. In about the last 2.5 hours, I've written 15 chapters, which is pretty good going. This is my little secret, this little thing here. So I don't know if you can see that. Basically, it's just a little microphone that I've had off eBay. It's about £6. And because I struggle with my hands and my ability to type, I can't type for long periods of time, can't hold a pen for long periods of time due to the muscle disease, I literally just dictate my book into just a word type document, and it records what I say. It comes up with the funniest things sometimes, but it's really, really brilliant for me to get my work done. It also works really well for me because I find that I can flow better when I'm working with my own thoughts and just speaking into a voice recognition system, as opposed to trying to type and think, and my brain is kind of sort of all fudged up with my hands and the aching in my hands and stuff, so it distracts me. Working the way that you work best is absolutely essential to being successful as a business owner, and I've learned that over the years, that I need to work the way that I work best. The fundamentals, as I'm mentioning in my book, the 30-day business growth book, is the fundamentals will never change, right? There are always certain things that you have to do, certain tasks, certain things you need to know about your business in order to develop and grow a business. But the way in which you do those tasks, yes, will change because of industry and will change because of technology circumstances, but also the way that you work is essential to your business success. You need to go with your strengths, and you need to work in the way that inspires you, and there is no one size fits all for this. It's about learning how you work best. It's like, I am totally against the grain of most entrepreneurs. I hate mornings. I am at my least productive in the mornings when it comes to having to do work for myself. So my mornings are always about meetings. I don't have a meeting before 9:30 in the morning, because the nature of the muscle disease is such that it means that I struggle in the mornings to be able to move properly and feel well in myself, and so I need time to come around, and sometimes for my medication to kick in and help me to become more mobile. And so I work to the best that I can work. So I am at my most creative at night, so I work at night. I am at my least productive in terms of my own drive in the morning, so that's when I go and meet my clients or prospective clients or whatever it is, funders, anything. I do it in the morning because that's when I work best. Now, both my children are home educated because we used to travel a lot with my work, and I wanted my children to see the world, and that was a personal preference of mine. But since we've kind of returned home, they've continued to be home educated. My eldest son, he studies full-time graphic design and business administration, but he also also interns within our company as well. So he has the work experience alongside the knowledge. Now, you know, I like to come home and see what he's doing. That was my Mac screen going dark. It's like I got professional lights today. I haven't. It's literally just a Mac screen. But coming back to my son, so I like to come home and see what the boys have been doing in the morning and helping them with any tasks that they might not have, you know, have sort of been able to do. Now, all of their learning is done online. It's done through online programs, distance learning programs. So I'm not the one teaching the material. They are learning from experts. But I like to be involved in that as well. So I try my best possible to come home early afternoon to see what they've been working on. And I am at my most productive in the evenings when it comes to creativity. When it comes to just developing ideas and things, I'm at my most creative in the evenings. So I work when best suits me. But if there's one thing I'll always do, it's the essential parts of business that without them, you cannot achieve success. So it is about knowing your sales process. It is about knowing what your message is and how you get your message out there. It's knowing that your product or service is actually profitable. All those kinds of things are essential to your business success, which is what is in my book. So I'm going to get back to my book now. I've got another 15 chapters to write, which I am hoping gets done before the end of today. So then I can go into editing process, get it into a usable format into the book, and get this thing out there within the next, what have we got, day with the 22nd, so we've got about 9 days to get it back onto the website and ready to sell. So yeah, so I'm off now to write another 15 chapters, but just do business the way you do it best, and don't worry about anyone else who tells you that you have to be up at 5 in the morning to be successful, or you shouldn't, work weekends or whatever. How you work and what you work is totally up to you, and that's the joy of being a true entrepreneur.